오늘은 인도네시아에 살고 있는 미국인인 에반 씨에게 이야기를 들어볼 텐데요. 어떤 직업이 자신에게 맞는 직업일지, 어떤 직업이 중요하다고 생각하는지에 대해서 에반 씨의 의견을 들어볼 겁니다. 이번 주에는 이렇게 좀 여러 사람의 의견을 들어보고 있는데요. 한번 불러볼까요?
에반 씨,
나와주세요.
A lot of people, if you ask them what kind of job you should strive to have in your life, they'll tell you one of two things. They'll tell you either you should strive to get a job that will give you the most money, that will earn you the biggest salary, because in the end, that's what having a job is about. You're trying to make money, to live, to pay your bills, to buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that. Other people will tell you something different. They'll tell you that you should follow your dreams, follow your passions, stuff like that, even if it doesn't make a lot of money. But for me, I tend to think about it in a third, slightly different way. I think that the kind of job you should strive to get in your life is the one that makes you feel the most productive and the most useful in your community. Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be whatever makes you feel useful to your community, your family, your friends, whatever makes you feel productive.
굉장히 중요한 메시지였고요. 어떻게 보면은 somewhat philosophical?
Yeah, it is quite philosophical, and I like his outlook, and I definitely agree with everything he said.
네, 철학적인 그런 메시지가 좀 들어가 있는데 여러분은 어떻게 생각하시는지 여러분의 의견과 비교를 해가면서 한번 한 문장 한 문장 보겠습니다. 첫 번째 문장부터.
All right, so the first thing he says is, a lot of people, if you ask them what kind of job you should strive to have in your life, a lot of people, if you ask them what kind of job you should strive to have in your life,
여기서 말하는 a lot of people과 if you ask them 이 같은 거죠. 많은 사람들이 여러분이 그들에게 if you ask them what kind of job you should strive to have in your life 여러분의 인생에 있어서 사실 in your life 빼도 돼요. Because a job is of course in your life.
right?
네. 그렇지만 그냥 굳어진 표현을 많이 씁니다.
Yeah.
그래서 어떤 일을 구해야 할까요? 라고 많은 사람들에게 묻는 건 아니고요. 사람들에게 물으면 많은 사람들이 뭐라고 답을 하는가 하면요. The following line is
They'll tell you one of two things. They'll tell you one of two things.
네, 둘 중에 하나를 말해줄 거래요. 만약에 셋 중에 하나를 말할 거라고 하면
They'll tell you one of three things.
넷 중에 하나,
One of four things.
100가지 중에 하나,
One of 100 things.
그렇죠. 이렇게 one of. 물론 가끔씩은 people say one out of.
Yeah, you can say one out of
Yeah.
so-and-so.
But in this case, it's just one of two.
Yeah, one of. In this case, when you're choosing certain things, then definitely it's better to say of. But if like only one thing will be chosen, like if only one person can get the prize or whatever, then one out of you guys will get that prize.
그렇죠.
Does that make sense?
네,
Yeah.
it does make sense.
Yeah.
여러 개가 있는데 뭐 둘 다 기회가 돌아올 거라면 이제 one of를 하지만 이제 뭐 뽑히는 비율 같은 거 말할 때
Yeah.
뭐 예를 들어서 3 out of 10 이렇게 말하면 10명 중 3명이 어떻게 말한다라고 하는 거죠. 그래서 둘 중에 하나를 말해줄 건데 지금 결과적으로는 둘 다 이야기할 거예요. 첫 번째는
They'll tell you either you should strive to get a job that. They'll tell you either you should strive to get a job that.
either가 나왔으니까 나중에 또
Or.
또는 or와 비슷한 표현이 나오겠죠. 그래서 첫 번째는 you should strive to get a job that 뒤에 나오는 그 내용에 해당되는 get a job, 일자리를 구하려고 you should strive, 노력해야 됩니다. So let's talk a little bit more about striving. So when you say you should try to get a job and you should strive to get a job, strive, like to me, it seems like it's more effort.
Yeah, strive seems like more effort and over a long period of time. Like I feel like try is just something you try once. Like try this. You would never say, hey, try this kimchi. Or you would never say, hey, strive for this kimchi, right? Unless you're trying to be kimchi, which you physically can't.
그렇죠.
Yeah, so strive is more like, it seems more a long-term goal and it's more effort.
그렇죠. 아까 단어 공부할 때는 strive에 이제 응용하는 방법만 소개를 했는데 여기에 이렇게 문장에서 보면 you should strive to get a job 이거 하고 you should try to get a job 하고 어떤 차이가 있는가? strive가 좀 더 많은 노력을 하고 좀 더 긴 시간 동안 노력하는 느낌이 있습니다. 그렇다면 어떤 직업을 구해야 한다고 사람들이 유형 1로 말하죠?
That will give you the most money. Will give you the most money.
Of course.
Of course.
This will be the most common answer.
Of course.
네. Which is important too.
Yes,
굉장히
earning
중요한
money, of course,
네.
is important.
중요하죠. 네, 그래서 will give you the most money. 가장 많은 돈을 줄 일자리를 구하려고 노력해야 합니다. 여기에 대해서 설명이 좀 더 이어집니다.
That will earn you the biggest salary. That will earn you the biggest salary.
급여를 가장 많이 벌게 해주는 이라는 뜻인데 영어 공부할 때 정말 중요한 거. One very important aspect of learning English is if you see a very novel approach to say something, you should actually get it
Yeah.
and make it yours.
Yeah.
저도 이런 문장을 봤을 때 salary가 big, 높다고 저는 항상 생각을 하는데 high salary.
Yeah.
근데 big이라고 쓸 수도 있다는 거.
Yeah, you can have a big salary or a high salary. It
Yeah.
does not matter.
It's an interesting way of saying things.
Right, and then also with earn as well, usually, you think a person earns, but also a salary can earn you money as well.
그렇죠. 그 직업 자체가 벌어주는 거. 또는 다른 사람이 나에게 he
Yeah.
earned me 얼마를
Yeah.
벌어줬다.
Hyun Sim can earn me money, like 500,000 won.
I could, but
Yeah.
I won't.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Technically, I could if I wanted.
Of course.
그래서 급여를 가장 많이 벌게 해주는 일을 구해야 한다고 말을 하는데 이유는요?
Because in the end, that's what having a job is about. Because in the end, that's what having a job is about.
왜냐하면 in the end, 결국에는 eventually, at the end of the day, 결론을 따지자면 that's what having a job is about. 기본적으로 일을 구한다는 게 그런 거니까요.
Of course, you have to live.
네, 그게 중요한 거니까요. It's about이라는 것은 또는 that's what A is about 하면은 A에 있어서 그게 중요한 거지.
Of course.
Yeah. So, for example, working out, 운동.
The purpose of working out
You
is
have to be healthy.
yeah, is to be healthy
So-
and sometimes to get your body in shape.
Yeah, so that's what working out is about. 이렇게
yeah.
말할 수 있는 거죠. All right, so let's move on to the next explanation.
You're trying to make money to live, to pay your bills. You're trying to make money to live, to pay your bills.
네, 앞에서 이제 첫 번째 이유로 사람들이 많이 말을 하는 게 you have to find a job that'll earn you the biggest salary. 그 이유는 you are trying to 당신은 이런 걸 하려고 노력하는 거잖아요. 아니면 우리는 이렇게 노력하는 거잖아요. To make money to live, to pay your bills. 그러니까 생활을 하려고 그리고 공과금을 내려고 지불하려고 노력하고 있잖아요. Because if you don't have any income, you cannot pay your bills.
Yeah, you can't pay your bills and you can't really do anything in this world. In
That's
this
right.
day and age, you have to make money. Yeah.
That's right. We're living in a world where money is kind of dominating every aspect of our life.
Right? And so actually in the next sentence, he talks about other things you need money for. But first, let's look at the clip.
To buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that. To buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that.
네, 비교적 빨랐어요.
Yeah.
네.
To buy things, to feed your family, huh?
네, 혹시 여러분 지명 이름인 두바이가 들렸다면 그게 아니고요. 어떤 내용이었죠?
To buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that.
네,
To buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that.
네, to buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that. To buy인데 이게 좀 빠르게 연결되면서
Dubai.
두바이처럼도 오해할 수도 있어요.
Right,
to
right.
buy things, to feed your family 이것도 feed your
Feed your.
family,
Feature? Feed your.
feed your 물건 사고 가족에게 실제로 feed 하는 건 아니지만
Right.
yeah.
But we use that a lot to talk about, providing money to provide food for your family. Yeah.
그렇죠.
So we'll even have an expression. If you want to talk about how many kids you can say, oh, I have 3 mouths to feed. Yeah.
식솔이라고 식구라고 할 때에도 이제 그 식이라는 것이 음식과 관련이 있잖아요. 그래서 feed 아까 먹여야 할 입이 3개가 있다라고
Yeah.
그렇게 이야기하는데 feed는 원래는 먹여주다가 되기 때문에 제가 만약 점심을 먹기 싫어서 귀찮아서 그냥 가만히 앉아서 메가 선생님 feed me 이렇게 말하면 진짜 먹여주는 걸 말해요. 그렇지만 여기서 말하는 것은 그런 뜻이 아니고 먹을 것을 제공하는 그런 것들을 말합니다. Okay, let's check this out 2 more times.
To buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that. To buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that.
So he said there's one of 2 things, so let's find out what the other people are saying.
Of course.
Other people will tell you something different. other people will tell you something different.
네, 일단 첫 번째로 말하는 그런 부류가 있었고 두 번째 부류의 사람들은 other people will tell you something different, something else. 다른 이야기를 해줄 거예요. Okay, let's find out.
They'll tell you that you should follow your dreams. They'll tell you that you should follow your dreams.
네, 꿈을 따라가야 한다, 꿈을 좇아야 한다고 말할 거예요. They'll tell you you should follow your dreams. 문장 구조 그렇게 어렵지 않죠? Alright, fair enough. And then?
Follow your passion, stuff like that. Follow your passion, stuff like that.
Follow your passion, 열정을 따라가야 된다. Stuff like that. Stuff like that은 물론 그 에반 씨가 굉장히 자주 쓰는 표현이고요.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not only Evan.
Yeah, a lot of people say it. I mean, I say stuff like that occasionally, but that's just his favorite thing to say, I
네.
guess.
Stuff like that 다시 한 번만 정리하자면 뭐 기타 등등 또는 그런 것들이라고 할 때 things like that 하고 비슷한 표현이에요.
Yep, exactly the same. So the next time you have a list of stuff, oh, you know, I was just walking the dog and taking out the trash, you know, stuff like that.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
또는 I bought some apples, some cucumbers, some tomatoes, stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
그러면 사람들이
Vegetables.
네, 대충 그 나머지를
Yeah.
상상할 수 있겠죠. And
Even if it doesn't make a lot of money. Even if it doesn't make a lot of money.
그러니까 아까 첫 번째 부류의 사람들이 이야기한 것과 반대네요. This
Definitely
is,
opposite.
Yeah.
Because the first person says, make a lot of money. It doesn't matter if you like the job. And this person says, follow your dreams, even if you don't get money.
그렇죠. Even if it doesn't make a lot of money. 물론 even though랑은 달라요. Even if는
It means that, you know, you are doing this thing and there's a result. But even though is kind of like in spite of, in a sense. Yeah.
even though라고 하면은 돈을 많이 못 버는 것이 기정사실이죠. It's a fact that you don't make a lot of money. Even if는 돈을 많이 못 벌 수도 있어요. There's a possibility where you might not make a lot of money. But it's also possible that you will make a lot of money. 그래서 even if는 여지를 남겨둔 겁니다. 그런데 돈이 많이 될지 안 될지 모르지만 혹시 안 되더라도 follow your passion, follow your dreams. 해야 된다고 두 번째 부류의 사람들이 말하는데 I wonder what Evan is thinking.
Well, he tells us in the next sentence, which is, but for me, I tend to think about it in a third, slightly different way. But for me, I tend to think about it in a third, slightly different way.
그런데 저는 I tend to 하면 뭐뭐 하는 편이에요. Think about it. What is it here?
Well, he's talking about the way he views getting a job.
That's right.
Yeah.
His viewpoint about jobs. 직업에 대해서 어떻게 생각하냐면 in a third way. 세 번째 방법인데 third, slightly different way. Not like radically different.
But
right?
just slightly different.
살짝
Just a
다른
little bit different.
네, 살짝 다른 방식으로 생각하는 편이래요. So let's find out what that third way of thinking is.
I think that the kind of job you should strive to get in your life is. I think that the kind of job you should strive to get in your life is.
여기까지는 들어서는 모르겠네요.
He didn't tell us yet.
No information.
Yeah.
예, 이 문장 그렇지만 이런 문장도 여러분도 스스로 만들 수 있어야 되기 때문에 분석하자면 I think that 생각합니다. The kind of job 어떠한 유형의 직업 you should strive to get in your life 인생에 있어서 얻으려고 노력해야 하는 직업은 바로 다음 문장.
The one that makes you feel the most productive and the most useful in your community. The one that makes you feel the most productive and the most useful in your community.
네, 여기서 말하는 the one,
The job.
the job that makes you feel the most productive, 가장 생산적이고 그리고 the most useful in your community. 자신이 속한 공동사회가 있겠죠, 공동체가 있겠죠. Your family, your workplace, or your team, whichever it is.
Whatever it is.
네.
Just people around you, basically.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
주변 사람들과 내가 소속되어 있는 그 공동체에서 가장 그 남들과 비교했을 때 가장 생산적인 건 아니죠. We're not talking about more productive than others.
Than other people, but it just means what makes you feel like you're actually getting things accomplished, that you're doing things.
네.
Yeah.
그래서 남들에 비교했을 때 가장 생산적인 것은 아니고 다른 직업과 비교했을 때예요. 그래서 most productive and the most useful in your community. 네. 그래서 이 문장까지 보면은 에반 씨가 말하는 게 뭔지 좀 알겠죠? 다음 부분이 좀 빨라서 클립 먼저 보여드리겠습니다.
All right.
Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be. Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just fast.
He's just fast in general. I think out of all the people we have here, he's one of the fastest.
Yeah, Evan and Alex,
Alex.
from Canada
Canada.
and the United States.
Oh yeah, both of them.
All right, so what did he say?
Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be. Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be.
네, 왜냐하면 결국에는 이 부분 the thing that makes you happy 이거 더 짧게 바꿀 수 있어요. Can you shorten it?
The thing that makes you happy?
Yeah.
Just by saying it
No.
faster.
빨리 말하는 거 말고.
Oh.
The thing that 이거 한 단어로. It's
Stuff that makes you happy?
what makes you happy.
Oh, what makes you happy?
정답을 못 맞췄어요. 네,
Yeah.
상품 없습니다. No prize for
No
you.
prize?
No prize.
But what about all the times I got it right? There was still no prize.
퀴즈가 아니었잖아요. Anyway,
아.
the thing that makes you 이거 그냥 the thing that을 빼버리시고 what makes you happy 하셔도 똑같은 말이 됩니다. It's going to be 여러분은 행복하게 또는 자신을 행복하게 만드는 것은 뭐일 거라는 건 이제 다음에 나오는데요. 일단 이 부분 빨랐으니까 다시 듣고 오죠.
Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be. Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be.
Okay, let's find out the things that will make him happy or make you happy. Whatever makes you feel useful to your community, your family, your friends. Whatever makes you feel useful to your community, your family, your friends.
네, 뭐가 됐든지 간에 whatever makes you feel useful, 내가 도움이 된다라고 느끼게 해주는 것은 나를 행복하게 만들어준다는 건데 누구에게 useful to whom or what? Your community, 자신이 속한 공동체, your family, your friends, 가족들, 친구들에게 내가 이 직업을 가짐으로써 도움을 준다 하면 행복하다는 이야기였죠? And we have just one tiny bit left.
All right, so the last bit is whatever makes you feel productive. Whatever makes you feel productive.
생산적이라는 기분을 느끼게 해줄 수 있는 것이 바로 행복하게 만들어준다. If you work at a job where you are making a lot of things, materials, but then you don't feel productive, then you might not be happy, right?
That's true. And usually helping other people does tend to make you more happy.
Yes.
Yeah, because you feel like you're actually doing something. You're making a difference in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So something to think about for all of us. 우리
That's
모두 다
right.
생각을 좀 해볼 수 있는 주제였던 것 같습니다.
That's right. Okay. So since we've gone over the last of the sentences, we're going to take a look at the clip 2 more times. The first time with English subtitles and the second time without. So, Evan 씨 다시 나와주세요.
A lot of people, if you ask them what kind of job you should strive to have in your life, they'll tell you one of two things. They'll tell you either you should strive to get a job that will give you the most money, that will earn you the biggest salary, because in the end, that's what having a job is about. You're trying to make money, to live, to pay your bills, to buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that. Other people will tell you something different. They'll tell you that you should follow your dreams, follow your passions, stuff like that, even if it doesn't make a lot of money. But for me, I tend to think about it in a third, slightly different way. I think that the kind of job you should strive to get in your life is the one that makes you feel the most productive and the most useful in your community. Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be whatever makes you feel useful to your community, your family, your friends, whatever makes you feel productive. A lot of people, if you ask them what kind of job you should strive to have in your life, they'll tell you one of two things. They'll tell you either you should strive to get a job that will give you the most money, that will earn you the biggest salary, because in the end, that's what having a job is about. You're trying to make money, to live, to pay your bills, to buy things, to feed your family, stuff like that. Other people will tell you something different. They'll tell you that you should follow your dreams, follow your passions, stuff like that, even if it doesn't make a lot of money. But for me, I tend to think about it in a third, slightly different way. I think that the kind of job you should strive to get in your life is the one that makes you feel the most productive and the most useful in your community. Because in the end, the thing that makes you happy is going to be whatever makes you feel useful to your community, your family, your friends, whatever makes you feel productive.
Thank you, Evan. Now we're going to learn some new expressions.
Okay, it's time for Street
Smart.